A hug can either create attraction or quietly destroy it, not because of your height, not because of your strength, not because of how you look, but because of one small mistake that completely changes how she feels in your arms. And most men make it without even realizing. When you go to hug a woman, never rush the moment, never collapse into it, never grab. Because the second you rush a hug, you communicate something deeper than you think. You communicate need, and need kills tension. You see, a hug is not just physical contact, it is emotional energy transfer. It is the moment where two nervous systems meet, and when you move too fast, when you lean in too eagerly, when your arms wrap around her without pause, her body feels pressure instead of safety, and safety is the foundation of attraction. Let us go deeper. When a woman steps into your space, her subconscious is scanning. Is he grounded? Is he calm? Is he confident? Or is he seeking something from me? If your hug feels like you are trying to take comfort instead of offer it, the energy shifts instantly. Instead of feeling held, she feels responsible for your emotional state. And the moment she feels responsible, polarity disappears. Attraction needs polarity. Polarity requires emotional strength. Strength is not tight muscles. Strength is composure. The biggest mistake men make when going in for a hug is collapsing their posture and leaning forward with urgency. That urgency feels like hunger, and hunger feels like pressure. Pressure closes her body language. You will see it in subtle ways. Her arms stay loose, her back stays stiff, her breath becomes shallow. She exits quickly. But when you do it correctly, everything changes. You approach slowly, not dramatically, just calmly. You hold eye contact for half a second longer than normal. You allow her to step into your space instead of invading hers. That slight pause creates anticipation. Anticipation creates tension. Tension creates awareness, and awareness heightens attraction. Another mistake is squeezing too tightly too quickly. Intensity without emotional buildup feels overwhelming. A hug should feel like an invitation, not a capture. When your arms wrap around her, they should feel steady, not desperate, not possessive, just grounded. Your chest should stay open, your breathing slow. When your breathing is calm, her body synchronizes unconsciously. This is nervous system regulation. When she feels her body relax against yours, she associates you with safety. Safety builds trust. Trust builds desire. But if you hug her like you have been waiting all day just to touch her, she feels it. Energy does not lie. If your hug feels like relief instead of connection, she notices. And relief energy signals that you needed that hug more than she did. Attraction grows when she feels chosen, not needed. There is another mistake most men never consider: holding too long without reading her body. A hug should be mutual. If her body softens and lingers, you can linger slightly. If her body stays neutral, you release first. Releasing first communicates control. Control communicates confidence. Confidence creates emotional security, but clinging communicates insecurity, and insecurity erodes desire. Let me tell you something powerful. The way you hug reveals your emotional state more than your words ever will. If you are anxious, your grip tightens. If you are unsure, your arms hesitate awkwardly. If you are overly excited, your movements become exaggerated. But if you are centered, your hug feels effortless. Effortlessness is attractive. Now, here is something deeper most men miss. Your hands matter. Never let them wander. Never let them drop too low too quickly. Respect creates safety. Safety allows attraction to grow naturally. When your hands rest confidently at her upper back or gently around her waist without sliding, she feels respected. Respect builds admiration. Admiration builds emotional pull. An emotional pull is stronger than physical attraction alone. Another mistake is verbalizing the hug awkwardly. Saying things like, "I needed that," or "I missed this too much," immediately shifts the energy toward dependency. Instead, let the silence speak. Silence during a hug can be powerful. If she rests her head slightly against you, do not comment. Just breathe slowly. Let the moment exist without forcing it. Moments that are not forced become memorable. Memorable moments replay in her mind later. Repetition in her mind strengthens attachment. Now imagine two scenarios. In the first, a man rushes in, wraps tightly, pats her back quickly, steps away nervously. The interaction feels mechanical, forgettable. In the second, a man approaches calmly, opens his arms slowly, allows her to step in, holds her steadily, breathes evenly, releases smoothly with a soft smile. That interaction lingers. Why? Because it felt intentional. Intention is attractive. Intentional touch communicates emotional awareness. Emotional awareness signals maturity. Maturity deepens desire. Let us go even deeper. When you hug, your mindset must be this: I am here to give presence, not take reassurance. That single shift changes everything. When you give presence, your body language slows, your touch steadies, your energy grounds, and she feels it. But when you seek reassurance, your hug asks silently, do you like me? Do you miss me? Do you feel what I feel? And those unspoken questions create tension in the wrong direction. The goal is not to extract emotion. The goal is to create space for it. If she feels safe in your arms, she will lean in naturally. If she feels pressured, she will lean away emotionally, even if she stays physically. Physical closeness without emotional comfort creates distance. Emotional comfort with physical closeness creates bonding. Now listen carefully. The most powerful part of a hug is not the contact, it is the release. When you pull away slowly, maintaining eye contact for a brief second, you create a bridge between physical and emotional space. That bridge is where attraction deepens. A soft smile, a calm expression, no over talking. Let her feel the moment. Because when she walks away, replaying how safe and grounded that hug felt, you have created imprint. Imprint builds memory. Memory builds longing. Longing builds desire. But if the hug felt rushed, needy, overly tight, or awkward, the imprint fades. And so does the tension. So when you go to hug a woman, never rush, never grab, never collapse, never cling. Instead, lead the moment calmly. Open your arms with intention. Let her enter your space. Hold her steadily. Breathe slowly. Release confidently. Because a hug is not just touch, it is a statement. It says, I am grounded. It says, I am secure. It says, you are safe here. And when she feels safe, respected, and emotionally held without pressure, something shifts inside her. She relaxes, she softens, she trusts, and trust is where real attraction begins. So the next time you step forward to embrace her, remember this: do not let your hug ask for validation. Let it offer strength, because strength wrapped in calm presence is unforgettable, and unforgettable is exactly what you want to be.